If you stepped outside in Delhi or anywhere in North India for that matter over the past few weeks, you know the drill. The smog hits you before you even realize it's there. This winter has been particularly brutal with severe AQI levels that make even short outdoor walks feel risky. Worst, staying indoors no longer guarantees safety. Closed windows, low ventilation and constant pollutant buildup mean your home often mirrors the outside air. That's where devices like Dyson's Hot+Cool HP12 start to look less like premium appliances and more like seasonal survival gear. This isn't an air purifier. The HP12 is a 3-in-1 device that handles air purification, yes, but heating and cooling, essentially covering you for all of India's weather cycles. But the real question is simple. Does it make a meaningful difference in a pollution-heavy city like Delhi or the National Capital Region? Well, let's find out. At its core, the HP12 uses a sealed HEPA H13 filter that captures 99.95% of particles as small as 0.1 microns. Exactly what you need when PM 2.5 and PM 10 dominate winter air. Dyson adds a K carbon filter that absorbs significantly more nitrogen dioxide than standard carbon filters. This is also a huge improvement from the previous version of this device. That's crucial because NO2 is a major irritant in New Delhi, coming from traffic, generators, and even your gas stove indoors. The catalytic filter handles formaldehyde continuously and never needs replacement. It breaks down formaldehyde molecules instead of storing them, which reduces maintenance over time. The HP12 tracks PM levels, volatile organic compounds or VOCs, formaldehyde, and NO2, displaying everything on this built-in LCD and on the My Dyson app. In Delhi, where AQI can swing drastically within hours, this live monitoring isn't a party trick, it's a practical necessity. Also, everything reflects very well on the My Dyson app. The UI, the UX is top class. It is the Apple or the Range Rover of air purifiers and batteries. That's what Dyson does right. There's a bunch of other air purifiers in the market. Some are relatively inexpensive. But if you have to make it intuitive, if you want to be sure that your data is safe, secure, everything is laid out in a practical sense, the My Dyson app is probably the most world-class app out there when it comes to air purification, and also with their headphones, which we'll cover maybe in another segment. Now let's stick to air purification. This purifier adjusts automatically depending on what it detects, similar to their vacuum cleaners, right? Ensuring efficient filtration without unnecessary energy use. You see how it's oscillating whilst I'm speaking over here? That's a 350-degree oscillation. That's called Dyson's air multiplier tech. This 350-degree oscillation ensures the airflow reaches across the room rather than just in one direction. With purification coverage of up to 81 meter cube and heating coverage of 35 meter cube, it works well for bedrooms and medium-sized living rooms, essentially the kind of closed spaces where pollution tends to stagnate the most during winter. Let me put it in perspective. I'm here in a standard size mini gym, a home gym, and this is around 150 to 200 square feet. This one, the HP12, can cover an area of almost up to 300 square feet. So that would be maybe a small 1 BHK here in Mumbai or the size of your garage in New Delhi. But basically, that's what this is meant for. There are other air purifiers which cover larger square foot areas. But more importantly, you might need multiple air purifiers in Delhi and you might need to maintain it a lot more. It's very easy to just pull out the filter over here. Here in Mumbai, it's not that bad, but in New Delhi, people are complaining about some of these filters even getting jammed in a couple of weeks. In normal circumstances, even 6 months to a year, and these filters work. You can go online on Amazon or any other e-commerce website and pick up another filter, a HEPA filter, for a lot of these air purifiers. But I'll tell you what really piques my interest and what caught my eye. When we were doing that exclusive interview in the first couple of weeks of Tech 360 with Sir James Dyson himself, we sat in a room in Berlin on the sidelines of IFA, which is a big tech conference, and it was fairly decent weather, maybe 15, 16 degrees, went up to 18 degrees, 22 degrees in the day. But all we had in that store and in that shoot area was this particular air purifier cooling the room by a couple of degrees, it does a very good job. And that is one of this particular product's biggest strengths and advantages. In winter, it becomes a sort of a room heater, normalizing the temperature. And in summer, it becomes a cooling fan. I won't say an AC, but a cooling fan is the right terminology. And all year long, it's an air purifier. For people in North India, especially Delhi NCR, where seasons swing between extremes, the multi-use approach makes a lot of sense. In fact, this seems like a product which is maybe built for the world, but has a very solid use case here in India. Control options, of course you have the app, but then you also have this magnetically attached remote device buttons. You have these buttons right here. You also have the mobile app and smart home assistants like Alexa, Google Assistant and Siri. You can sync it up with them and it works fairly well. It fits easily into a connected home setup and doesn't require any real technical learning curve. You can give this to your aged parents, grandparents. Very simple remote, just like your AC, and once you're done with it, I just learned that you can snap it on over there as well. Now yes, Dyson products are expensive. This one's nearly 70,000 rupees, but it's a company built on innovation and engineering, and sometimes if you can afford it, it genuinely justifies the cost, especially with the amount of hardware that's gone into this and the software experience as well. So this is their HEPA filter. They also have a HEPA-K carbon filter, which typically lasts a year based on 12 hours of daily use, but daily users should realistically expect to replace it every 6 to 8 months, even lesser, depending on AQI levels and usage. The catalytic filter never needs replacement on a Dyson. Now, the HP12 retails at 68,900 rupees. So that's nearly 69,000 rupees and comes with a 2-year warranty. As usual with Dyson, the design is bladeless, which is safer for homes with kids or pets. The device shuts off automatically if it tips over or overheats. Small but important touches for daily use. For people living in Delhi or any Indian city facing worsening winter pollution, the HP12 tackles a very real problem. It's expensive and filter upkeep is something you need to budget for, but it offers a strong mix of filtration capability, NO2 absorption, real-time tracking and year-round utility in a season where indoor air quality can dip dangerously low as well. The HP12 becomes less about luxury and more about maintaining a safe, breathable home environment.